It's in the game.
Building, the atmosphere buzzing, and all the excitement that comes with the build-up to a match like this. Welcome along to a grey day weather-wise, but with the promise of some bright football to enjoy. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson, and we should have a cracking contest here. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Good defending to end a decent-looking attack.
Why you right like that, bro?
This is how
the hell?
Start the game.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
You have to respect the rules in the chat, bro.
Better on the ball than that. Marcel Sabitzer. This is Brandt. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's a good technician, a clever mover, and a decent athlete. But it's his power when shooting that makes him a top-class player. He's so dangerous.
No way through. Possession lost.
They got everything right there.
Now here comes the press. then as we get started again. Could be dangerous. Oh, surely. Good save from the keeper. Over it comes. And the opportunity has gone.
Yeah, that really would have put them in control of the game.
Dortmund have the ball back now. Dortmund being afforded too much room here. Oh, cut out well. Schlotterbeck. Valdemar Anton. Brandt. Marcel Sabitzer. Sabitzer. They're still ahead by one and moving the ball with purpose. And unable to retain possession. Could be something building for Dortmund here, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Ryerson. Marcel Sabitzer. Happy to just keep the ball here, drawing out the opposition.
Yeah, they're in complete control here.
Dortmund finding space on the flank. Genuine chance. Oh, seeking his second goal, but the keeper stops it.
Well, the way he's playing at the moment, I thought he would score there. He's been a constant threat.
Oh, they've nicked it and can now push forward. Schlotterbeck. Making decent progress here. They won't be going any further. Setting up the chance. What a chance here. And a brilliant save.
Well, that's a top quality
No,
save.
todavía como que no le cojo el truco a este juego, pero...
Played into the box. The goalkeeper has taken that easily. It's a disappointing corner. Oh, that's really well cut out. Trailing, but maybe an opportunity from this set piece.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Julian Brandt. Girassi. That rolls through to the keeper.
Muy bien, Yaciel.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And the attack is over. Really good defending. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. So Borussia Dortmund have the lead as the second half begins. Plenty of time for a few twists and turns yet. Julian Brandt. Marcel Sabitzer. Seru Girassi. And the attack collapses.
Y los pases los hace muy raros.
That's a good ball. Oh, chance. Oh, he tried to power it in. That's flown wide, absolutely flown. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Julian Brandt. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Brandt. Sabitzer. Seru Girassi. Corner. They needed a chance to get their noses even further in front. Oh, he tried to power it in when composure was surely the key. Dortmund come away with it. Played in with that. They're in here.
Un gol.
Valuable breathing space for them now. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Julian Brandt. This looks promising from Dortmund. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Dortmund recovering possession well. Sabitzer. And the forward progress continues. He knew what he was doing there. And the wall has done its job. Could take things forward a notch here. And it's on now. And there it is.
Buen gol. Todavía no le cojo el truco al juego.
Well, Dortmund are really starting to run away.
Yo siento que va muy
Add further goals to their tally.
preciso.
A really good interception to take the ball. Girassi. That's a great bit of pressing, and away they go.
Yeah, this could be threatening.
Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. The ref allowing the game to flow. This has to be. It's in. A well-taken.
Buen gol ahí.
And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Now, what can they do from here? Oh, surely. What a challenge. Perfectly executed. And into the last 15 minutes. Looks a good ball. It's in. And it really...
Otro buen gol.
Now, they're right back in the contest.
Well, Just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And away we go again at 3-2. That's not a bad-looking ball. Into the area it goes. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and then what a header. From that distance, it's a great goal.
Read the pass well and cuts it out.
Excellent reading of the situation.
No sign of stopping yet. Opportunity now. Got behind it and kept it out. They decide against putting it into the box. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Possession lost and won. And that's going to be a free kick. And we've entered the final 5. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Full-time is looming. What do you make of how it stands? Is it that they've just not performed?
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure. And the main problem's been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. A chance now for a quick transition. Well, they couldn't quite take advantage in the end. And on to Bellingham. And there's the final blast. Not the result.
Vamos a seguir jugando a lo que le cogemos el truco.
For another game live on EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What are we going to get from this one?
Yeah, thanks as always, Guy. We've got two good teams here, a great atmosphere and plenty to look forward to. This should be really entertaining.
This is the home side's team today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
This is the visitors' team for today.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very...
Hold on, chance here. Took one for the team there.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Marcel Sabitzer. Now, this might be promising. To take the lead. And
Qué
there
buenos pases, caramba.
1-0 then as we get started again. Julian Ryerson. Dortmund trying to get things moving. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Now composure needed. It's 2 already. They've hit the ground sprinting here. Off we go. 2-0 the score now. and staying in shape. Space now to get a crossover. And they've been given a free kick for that. Nobody's getting anywhere near that one. Brandt. Promising looking attack this. He's beaten his marker here. Sabitzer. Lovely possession football. Can they find the final pass?
Yeah, brilliant stuff and great to watch.
Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Gets past really nicely. Being made to work. Opportunity now. Incredible. How was that kept out?
No se la quita la bola.
Delivered. And cleared well away from goal. Well, this is looking better with every stride. This to get back in it. It's in. Oh, they needed
Buen gol.
not out of this game yet. And that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Marcel Sabitzer. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? Now, surely. And there's
Ya que la que
taking the match ball home. So it's 3-1 now, and off they go once more. They go now, there could be a break on. Does anybody want to make a challenge here? Julian Ryerson. Great chance here. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. An attack of genuine promise now. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Oh, a challenge we used to call a professional foul. Surely a yellow card. Having a go for goal!
tocó el palo.
And he's got that one away.
Tocó el palo, chat.
And they've come away with the ball. Sabitzer. Beautifully weighted ball. Now to deliver a good ball in. Terrific chance. Terrific.
Dios santo, pero ¿cómo es que hacen esos giros?
Really starting to run away with this.
Digo yo, como que le estoy dando para quitarle el balón y no.
Pass misplaced.
El
The
tipo
ball.
está ahí y no sé por qué corre para adelante.
Sabitzer. Could turn out to be a really good ball. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Intercepted. Great reading of the game.
No sé por qué el balón se le quedó.
Sabitzer. This is Brandt. Marcel Sabitzer. And that's going to be it for the first 40.
Es que, mano, se me está haciendo bien difícil caer en tiempo en este juego. Que lo veo muy... Como que los pases todos son muy precisos. Eso daña mucho la jugabilidad
Borussia Dortmund very much on
del
top.
freestyle, pienso yo.
Schlotterbeck. This is Brandt.
Y lo de sacar me saca, no le saca el balón ni para el carimbe.
To the middle. And that's where it ends with possession lost.
No, es que el pase era para el de la izquierda, no entiendo por qué lo hace. No entiendo por qué lo hace para el medio, ¿para qué?
They won the ball, now to keep it.
Mira, mira, mira.
Really good pass. Real opportunity.
¿Viste? Y entonces yo hago eso y no se la quito, brother. ¿Qué es eso? Mira ahí.
They keep moving the ball, and whilst they do, they'll still be leading the game. Pass was read, and the ball has changed hands. This could be threatening. I don't know how he's kept that out. A terrific save. It's put into the middle. And not the end to the move they were looking for.
Eso no era el pase, ¿viste?
Down a little here. Marcel Sabitzer. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Need to get tighter here. Takes the shot. Oh, what a save. Razor-sharp reactions. Substitution being made by Dortmund. Over it comes. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. And it's given away. Adeyemi. Marcel Sabitzer. That's where it ends.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Now, this has to be. A lightning fast break, and that looked destined for the back of the net. And there's going to be a change now. It's played in now, and it just didn't happen for them. Under a little bit of pressure, he's managed to put it wide.
Yeah, but in the end, I think the defender does enough to make it very difficult for him.
And it's pinched, read his mind.
Pide que sea preciso, brother.
That's a good spot, well played. Lovely, incisive ball. Onto it, in on goal. Only the keeper in his way, and it's a bad miss.
Condenados defensa que como que le dan nitro y mi defensa no le dan nitro.
Well, he's been key today, but the manager now making a change. "20 minutes to go. Marcel Sabitzer. Promising looking ball. Fabio Silva. Real chance. up the chance now. And it's on now. Oh, incredible. That's top quality goalkeeping. The ball comes in, and the defence ready for what was coming. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Incredible reactions from the keeper there.
Well, what a great bit of play that was, including the save.
Corner kick played in, and it's cleared, no problem. Turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. Fabio Silva. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Just needs the composure now. And there's his second of
Contra.
away for the team. So the score now 4-2 as the ball gets rolling again. Danger averted, nicely done.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
And we've entered the final 5. On he goes, terrific. Just a little untidy. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. And it's
Golazo.
as we just seen, that's bordering on the miraculous. He will never, ever score a better goal than that.
Here's the replay, and just watch this. It's clever, it's skillful, and it's effective. That's a great goal.
And away we go again at 4-3. Oh, you're not going to get away with a tackle like that. Marcel Sabitzer. It looks like a good advantage played. And the timing of the slide tackle was perfect.
It was a brilliant tackle.
And there's the final blast. Not the result these fans were hoping.
No sé, loco.
Welcome to a day that needs a bit of cheering up, and what better way than with the game we're about to see. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. What are your expectations from this?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
This is how Borussia Dortmund line up.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Vision in that pass. Oh, fantastic!
Buenos pases ahí de.
And won the mind games. Excellent save.
Over it comes.
Iba para adentro. Iba para adentro.
Oh, that's really well cut out.
That's really good awareness there.
Seru Girassi. into the box. Getting closer. A vital block. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going.
Eso fue un error ahí. Y ese error. Y eso, mira ese error, mira ese error.
So off we go at 1-0. Staying patient, and the defence staying in shape. And the keeper does well to keep it out. It's put into the middle. And that's far from the ideal delivery. It's hit the first man. And offside rules the assistant referee.
Prácticamente lo mismo que me hizo el tipo.
Schlotterbeck. Brandt. Marcel Sabitzer. Ryerson. It's a confident push forward. That's not a bad looking ball. And that's coolly knocked back to the keeper. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And that's good goalkeeping in a difficult situation. Whistle goes. Free kick given. Great instinct there to cut it out. Lovely weighted pass. This could be dangerous. That is where it ends.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
A chance now for a quick transition. Oh, that's a lovely pass. More good football and the chance with all this pressure to go further in front. Oh, great work. What's next? Genuine chance. Incredible stop.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
It was spotted by the ref. He's going to go back and give the caution.
Yeah, he was always going to go back for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. Corner kick played in. Taking advantage there to win the ball. Good work to beat the challenge. A heroic stop. Chance to score. Secure hands, calmly taken. It's pinched Freddie's mind there.
Well, Dortmund have certainly bossed the possession over the last 15 minutes and look like scoring every time they go forward. They do need to extend their lead, though, while they're playing so well.
And maybe another opportunity is in the works here. This could be. Oh, and a penalty.
Ay, por favor. Por favor.
No booking required.
He certainly got off lightly there.
Well, if there were any nerves, they didn't show. A well-taken penalty. So away we go again at 2-0 now. That keeps the attack developing.
That's certainly a way to break this defence down.
Working the ball really nicely. Driven towards the area. Crosses the line for a corner for Dortmund. Oh, what a recovery! Played into the box. No scraps for the attackers to feed off. Hung on to the ball well. This could be threatening. Fantastic tackle. He had to get that right. Lovely setup. Opportunity now, and he's lost it at the moment when the chance was on. Ref happy to let that one run. Whipped in early. The move breaks down. That's a real shame. Found a way through. Found superbly ahead.
Contra.
Just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power.
Here we go then for the second half. Dortmund in front, but only just. Teeing up the chance now. Oh, surely. Really promising attack has come to naught. Tackle made and out for a throw. An open invitation on the wing here. Just square things up.
Bien. Ya va a estar.
But his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Ryerson. Anton. This is Brandt. That's the perfect way to protect the ball.
Ah, that's held up so well there.
Setting up the chance. To edge ahead. And it's been kept out to deny him the double.
Well, he's already got one to his name, and that was another decent chance there.
Closed it down well.
No, no.
Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Well, that's how to clear it. Chance now for a quick transition. Lovely weighted pass.
Métete, condena, métete.
It's put into the middle. And that has been cleared away. Not so much given away as cleverly won. And we have 30 minutes left. Possession lost and won. Seru Girassi. Sabitzer. They're not getting close enough here. Oh, it must be here. Still problems for them here. Sabitzer.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attack in play, and it's been really entertaining.
And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. That will be a throw-in now. And they went too soon. It's offside. Sabitzer. Julian Ryerson. Julian Brandt. Out of play. Throw in to come. And the attack is over. Really good defending.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Pass as precise as they come. Oh, superb stop.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
And it's a short one. Getting closer. Maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
That's a great place to win it. Should score here. And that's not a bad save at all. They decide against playing it in. Could take things forward a notch here. No way through. Possession lost. Dortmund with width here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point.
Well, these fans are pushing their team on here. They sense a winner's coming.
Marcel Sabitzer. This could be threatening. Chance yet to appear. And ready for it coming his way.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that?
Just hold on, this could be a goal.
Bien, vamos arriba.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace of transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Back. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. And possession given away. Decent looking attack this. And he's done well there to get it to the keeper. Karim Adeyemi. Seru Girassi. That's not a bad looking ball. I think we might see 2 cards here. Yellow, then red.
Ay, por favor.
Taken cleanly and held on to. And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home.
Porque tiene que ser de Inglaterra. Excelente.
we've got in store today, and the crowd is alive with Guardiola, Mourinho, Ronaldo, Messi, but this is a rivalry that goes back way further, with many more names having a story to tell. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith for Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. You've got two sets of passionate fans. Let's hope they're treated to some entertaining football on the pitch. We've got such talented players, like you say, on show. I really can't wait for this one.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. Delivered into the box. And that's safe and secure goalkeeping. This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Aurelien Tchouameni starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And they've decided to go with two in attack for this game. This is the Barcelona team sheet. Jules Koundé starts with João Cancelo as fullbacks. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in central midfield. And they go with a single striker leading the line. Garcia. Rafinha. Onto Pedri. Could be setting something now. Players waiting in the centre. Teeing up the chance now. This to see them lead.
¡Ah! No la vi venir.
Real Madrid get the game going again. Disappointed to have fallen behind. Lamine Yamal. Space to attack here for Barca. Hoping to put the cross in. This could be just in time. Fantastic defending.
Wow, I thought that was a goal. Looked clear cut, didn't it?
Pedri. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Good score here. Real chance here. He stands tall and keeps it out brilliantly. Jude Bellingham. Great instinct there to cut it out. Ref happy to let that one run. Lovely setup. They're in here. That really ought to have been scored.
Oh, you've got to put that away. But it does mean that the game's still in the balance.
And that will be a delayed yellow.
Yes, good referee in that.
Mbappe. Real pushing forward with options available. Pedri. On to João Cancelo. Pedri. Play continues as the ref lets that go. Getting closer. Could get it over now. Played in with that. Making decent progress here. And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Yeah, looked like a real promising attack, didn't it? Closed down well there, stopped it quickly. Well, Barcelona is seeing a lot of the ball over these
Sorry,
last
Sue, chance here maybe. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in. So away we go again at 2-0 now.
Que no veo casi los colores. Ya yo casi no los veo, esos colores. El pasto está muy crema.
Yamal. Oh, could be here. Oh, it must be here. Superb defending to stop an almost certain goal. Frenkie de Jong. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Here we go! What a stop, razor sharp.
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
And unable to retain possession. There's nothing obvious on. Fearless block.
Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's a great block.
Well, we got so far, but no end result. João Cancelo. No need to force things. Content to pass it around. And they might be in. And the chance slips away. And trying his luck. Very, very close. But hit too hard to get the bend that was needed to score. He's going to go back and give the yellow.
Yeah, you can see the ref had blocked the foul and was always going to go back to it. Good officiating that.
Vinicius Junior. And the attack collapses. Good vision. Having to stay patient here. It's a 3-goal lead.
Quiero cambiar los colores porque casi no los veo. Yo creo que cogí un color crema de nuevo.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here.
Ahora sí se ve.
My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere is incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see a top-class game as well.
Can they do it?
Uf, buen gol.
Precisely.
¿Fue buen gol? ¿Fue gol? Sí, fue gol.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Aurelien Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. And credit due, a good intervention. Koundé. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Spot on with that tackle. The cross is on. Maybe dangerous here, and it's opening up. And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Over it comes. No-nonsense piece of defending. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Jude Bellingham. Who can he pick out? Well, this could really help the cause. Bellingham. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Possession one. And that's great work to keep it in play.
Buen gol.
Vinicius Junior. A very effective pass. And still looking to get the shot away. Rafinha. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Good wing play. And it's played into the centre. Not the clearance that was called for. And still looking for space. Oh, fine stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not away completely. Oh, moving it nicely. And quick thinking defensively. That's a nice looking ball. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Vinicius Junior. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. It's short. The threat could be there. And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Interception to snuff out the danger. Very effective play in possession. De Jong. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Vinicius Junior. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Frankie de Jong. Lamine Yamal. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And no threat for the goalkeeper at all there.
Absolutely. It was always going to be difficult from there, wasn't it?
Mbappe. It's with Vinicius Junior. Cutting in. And let's give credit to the defending. Yamal. Now opening things up. And that'll be a Barca throw. Koundé. Intelligent ball. Torres. Will it open up? Keeper getting the touch. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Joao Cancelo. On to Pedri. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Surely. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, so near, off the post. And that is half-time here on the Spanish. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? Well, Barcelona showing good width here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Vinicius Junior. Doesn't have to do it on his own.
¡Golazo! ¡Qué golazo!
right on the pass.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Vinicius Junior trying to connect. Mbappe! Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Tenacious challenge. Possibilities for them to counter. Just to get them in front.
¡Ah!
He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
¡No!
Oh, read it really well. Garcia. Here's Rafinha. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Pedri. And a good-looking pass. More fine build-up. Not completely out of trouble here. Well, that's the end of that for now. Could be a chance to break. Valverde. Now what can they do from here? This could square the game. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, difficult save to make. He's been a joy to watch. No two ways about that. But the manager bringing on...
Hola, Alexi. ¿Qué tal?
Crucial intervention just then amid impending...
Alexi, es Alex.
And they're making a change.
¿Todo bien? ¿Y tú?
Pedri. Now with Yamal.
Saludos, saludos. Muy bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y tú? ¿Qué me cuentas? ¿Cómo te trata la vida? Bien, bien. Entiendo. ¿Y qué me cuentas? El trabajo y eso,
This looks interesting.
la familia.
Real chance. Shot blocked but still alive. And keeping it
Qué
up.
bueno, qué bueno.
He's driven in the corner.
¿Qué estás jugando? ¿A dónde te diriges?
Real Madrid throw here.
Entiendo.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, great attacking play. Well in there to tidy up.
¿Para qué área de España?
Pedri. Superb looking pass. Looking for the angle. Unable to get himself.
para mucho. Porque va. Pero ¿es una excursión o eres tú con tu familia y aparte o cómo? Unos pueblitos cercanos.
That was the wrong option.
Ah, qué bien, porque lo de las excursiones no vale la pena. Ven mucho, pero no reconocen. O sea, no ves nada. Ah, qué bien. ¿Cómo los conociste?
Well, Barcelona have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They've created some great opportunities. They just need to get that goal that kills the game off.
Ah, qué bien, qué bien, qué bien. ¿De dónde son ellos?
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Nicely played. Can he finish? And the keeper comes
Ya.
to the rescue. They still have a chance.
Well, if they do get an equaliser,
Chao.
this goalkeeper has just pulled off a magnificent
Es
save.
tu primera vez yendo allá, ¿verdad?
Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side.
¿Para qué fecha vas para allá?
Yamal. Barca recovering possession well. This could be it.
Mayo. Entiendo. Tienes que llevarte entonces ropa bastante fresca porque para nosotros o sea, tú vas a notar que no vas a sentir el calor para ellos. Ellos lo sienten. Ya ellos allá es verano, so. Llevo hace mucho tiempo, solo que dejé de jugar desde que salió FC26 porque no quería gastar los chavos y es lo mismo. Tú vas a notar que va a haber mucha gente que se queja del calor allá. Y tú vas a estar fresh. Créeme. Tú vas a estar presidente frito. La gente no sabe qué es el verdadero calor aquí. Pero sí, lo dejé de jugar porque no tenía el F66, tengo el F75 y esperando que lo pongan gratis en el Game Pass. ¿Y así te pasó? Y es normal porque es que nosotros estamos acostumbrados a una humedad y un calor más fuerte. Nada, yo no compro. Yo no compro, bro. Nunca, hace tiempo que no compro muchos juegos, al menos que, mira, los juegos que me gustaría jugar, que definitivamente los tendría que comprar para jugarlo un poquito más anticipado, sería Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil, ahí se me olvida la pronunciación de esa palabra, pero, y el de Crimson Desert, son los únicos juegos que estaría comprando yo, ¿entiendes? Pero los demás yo espero que lo pongan en el Game Pass. Tacho, de comprar el juego, eso es morir.
And this is by no means over.
Nunca viajo, por decirlo así. Yo soy fan de FIFA, pero el año pasado me quitaron el Inter de Miami. Ah, bueno. Yo el año pasado ahí me dieron a Cristiano Ronaldo en un paquete gratis. Hace tiempo que a mí no me daban un jugador fuerte. O sea, me refiero, nunca me habían dado un jugador fuerte y que sea de un paquete gratis. Difícil. Sí, sí. ¿Y qué cosas vas a hacer por allá? ¿Turismo en los museos o vas a ir a un sitio así de cosas que tú quieras? Aparte de visitar a tus amistades españolas, ¿no?
but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and
Y este F76 realmente es la prueba que te dan. Como era y bebé. Un juego de la liga. ¿Pero a qué te refieres? Ah, porque quieres verla. Quieres verla, ya. Un poco complicado porque las taquillas se venden bien rápido. Yo estuve mirando los juegos que se acercan a esa fecha y cómpralas. Porque cuando estás allí, cuando tú las compras en persona, te sale un poco más cara por ser extranjero. Ah, y ¿qué banco tú tienes? Sí. ¿Qué banco tú tienes? Porque te recomiendo que si tienes PenFed, te va a ayudar un montón. O sea, te va a facilitar las cosas. Que son socios. Ah, bueno, si corres con esa suerte, estás bien. Porque a mí, cuando yo estuve ahí en Madrid el verano del 2023, bueno, pues sale corriendo, se te hace más satisfactorio. Porque, por ejemplo, cuando yo fui para allá, a mí es importante que lleves el pasaporte en mano, porque en los moles como el Corte Inglés, un ejemplo, puedes hacer cambio al euro. Lo puedes hacer, ellos te van a pedir el pasaporte para ver que tú eres extranjero y te hacen firmar algo ahí. Y cambia. Yo cambié $80. Por eso te hablo de mi experiencia. Y me dieron como 54 euros, así, algo así fue. Y claro. Yo te recomiendo que lo hagas o hagas intercambio en el mismo aeropuerto o hagas intercambio en un mall. Pero en el Corte Inglés a mí fue una buena experiencia, me trataron bien profesionalmente. Sí, ahí es más complicado y diferente, sí. Sí, entiendo.
Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Oh, that's brilliant play. Decent position. Can he finish them off? Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. Still pressing for a goal here. Mbappe!
Qué buen gol.
Level once more. Incredible scenes. And the referee blows the whistle. Still on. So the tension rises. They keep on playing. Well, he's got past his man. Lewandowski. Shot is on! Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Bellingham. Mbappe. Given away by Real Madrid. Ready to break.
Pues sí, te va a gustar por allá. Te va a gustar bastante y vas a ver mucha tranquilidad, hay muchas plazas, hay muchos parques, hay mucha gente. Yo cuando fui, a mí tienes que tener cuidado mucho si vas a entrar a las discotecas porque eh, el recorte, por ejemplo, yo me hago un refine bien pegadito en la cabeza y no me dejaron entrar en varias discotecas por el recorte. Porque allá ellos están acostumbrados a hacerse las patillas de la parte de atrás y ya. El recorte es muy básico allá, realmente. Pero yo no me dejaron entrar en dos discotecas. No, claro, claro. Pero para que vivas la experiencia y tengas conocimiento por si acaso. Porque, lo otro es que puedes hacer también es, hay muchas cosas, demasiadas muchas cosas que son fáciles de tú explorar y experimentar que son sin pagar. Importante también mucho eso, que no todo tienes que, depende del horario, eso sí, tienes que ver los horarios, porque los horarios son importantes para que no te perjudiques y el jet lag como únicamente lo puedes ganar es estando despierto un día antes del viaje. Sí, claro, claro. Y lo otro es que puedes llegar al día, por ejemplo, tú te vas a hospedar en un hotel o en un Airbnb, porque, por ejemplo, cuando yo fui, yo me quedé en un Airbnb y yo lo que hice que el mismo día que llegué temprano. Ah, una cosa importante, los Airbnb allá no puedes llegar, o sea, por ejemplo, si tú llegas a las 6 de la mañana y llegas a, por lo menos en Madrid, en la zona donde yo me quedé, que fue cerca del Bernabéu, no puedes llegar y pensar que puedes ya hacer check-in al Airbnb. No, los check-in son a las 3 de la tarde. A las 3 de la tarde. Por ejemplo, a mí, mi anfitriona, yo le dejé saber que yo había llegado temprano y de casualidad la persona que estaba en mi Airbnb no se quedaba tan tarde, se había ya hecho el checkout antes. So, ellos lavaron y prepararon el área del Airbnb y ya en cuestión de 5 o 10 minutos ella me habían llamado y yo lo que hice fue que dejé mi maleta en el Airbnb, entonces ella me dijo que había un sitio para desayunar y etcétera. Y fui a lo que desayuné, ya me había estado listo. Pero para que tengas una idea, a las 3 de la tarde es que hace check-in, loco. No todos los sitios, no vas a correr con la misma suerte que yo, pero... Ah, y otra cosa, tú sabes que uno está acostumbrado a desayunar más temprano de lo normal, so uno desayuna ya aquí en Puerto Rico a las 7, ¿me entiendes? Ya uno puede desayunar. Allá desayunan a las 10 de la mañana, brother. Desayunan a las 10 de la mañana y para mí eso fue como que de diatre. Porque imagínate, tú quieres empezar el día bien temprano para hacer las cosas y tú quieres empezar con energía y esperar hasta las 10 para comer. Si ya eso es almuerzo, muchachos. Oh, una cosa, el café, un bocata, sumamente barato, es decirte como 3 pesos o 4 pesos, ya tú tienes un café y un bocata. Una pasta, por ejemplo, un plato de pasta te sale como en casi $10, incluyendo la bebida. Es barato, la comida es barata, depende al sitio que vayas, obviamente, porque hay ciertos sitios que son medio turistas donde ellos saben que ya al extranjero le cobran más. Ah, y esté pendiente mucho con los pickpocket, los que roban las carteras. Yo, por ejemplo, yo llevaba una mariconera y siempre la llevaba al frente de mi pecho y yo metía la mano, porque como mi mariconera tiene como un handle, pues yo metía la mano por encima de la mariconera por si me soltaban el cable de la mariconera en la espalda, pues yo como quiera tenía la mano encima y si me lo iban a robar tenían que pelear conmigo para quitármela. En los bolsillos no llevaba nada. Y cuando vayas a entrar a ciertos lugares que tú piensas que no te van a dejar entrar cámaras o cosas así, entra con ellas como quieras hasta que te digan que no puedes entrar. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque yo pregunté a policías locales, a militares, a staff del estadio del Bernabéu, a gente que limpia y ninguno te va a contestar un sí rotundo o un no rotundo, brother. Todo es, de verdad que no sabría decirte, no te puedo decir que sí porque no quiero fallar, ¿me entiendes? Ninguno, loco, te lo digo porque yo en todo el tiempo que estuve por allá le preguntaba a alguien por ahí algo, hasta una dirección, y no me sabían concretar específicamente un sí o un no, o por ahí mismo baje en lo correcto. No sé, ¿no? De verdad que no entiendo por qué, pero no entiendo porque, hello, tú vas a un policía, se supone que te ayude, tú vas a un militar, se supone que te ayude, pero no, todo era, no te contestaban, literalmente no te contestaban. Es más, es mejor tú ir, por ejemplo, a mí me tocó ir a una cafetería y preguntarle a una persona y esa persona me dirigía mejor que un mismo policía, un mismo militar o un mismo de mantenimiento, que vas a ver que los que hacen mantenimiento en las calles tienen como una vestimenta fosforescente de color verde. Sí. Lo vas a notar. Y vas a notar que sin duda alguna hay mucha gente que como te digo, van muchas mujeres o hombres que va a ver que fuman mucho, hasta niños. Lo más que vas a ver, loco. Y cuidado, en las plazas o en los parques ya, no sé si en esa temporada, pero en la temporada que yo fui, que fue en verano, literalmente de junio, julio, las tardes se te hacen bien largas. O sea, ya mira, desde las 1 hasta las 7, las tardes son bien largas. Sigue el sol estando ahí, bro. Te lo juro, no te miento. No te miento, son muy largas. Yo decía, ¿qué es esto? Y una cosa importante, en los parques y en las plazas, ya a las 5, bueno, 6 a 7 por ahí, ten cuidado porque yo no estoy acostumbrado, porque en Puerto Rico no se da que las parejitas estén besuqueándose y toqueteándose y ya tú sabes, en el mambo, en las plazas. Y vas a ver no más de una, vas a ver varias. Vas a ver varias. Y eso aquí en PR tú no lo ves porque la mujer es la que dice, no, esto estamos en público, whatever. Pero lo vas a notar, lo vas a notar. A mí se me hizo bien raro eso. Y se me hizo bien raro que allá los muchachos salen todos en grupo siendo todos hombres. Y las muchachas igual, todas mujeres. Acá en PR tú no vas a ver tanto eso porque los hombres no. Tú sabes, no. Siempre el grupo es mixtos. Y el hombre siempre dice, ¿va a haber una mujer? Ah, pues voy para allá. Si van a ver todos machos, ¿para qué voy para allá? ¿No me entiendes? Es raro eso, es raro. Eso es lo que yo vi raro. Una de las cosas más raras que... Sí, sí.
Mbappé is with Vinicius Junior.
A mí me sorprendió en Argentina las plazas llenas de gente usando todo aquí, bendito. Allá hay muchos deambulantes también en Argentina. Demasiado.
They could really get at the opposition. Bellingham. Oh, he must favor the cross. Now they can reset the defence.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
A classic example of how to intercept. Lewandowski.
Mucha gente, es que allá, es que yo me quedé literalmente cerca del Santiago Bernabéu, cerca, o sea, yo estuve como a 5 minutos. Y allá se camina, se camina. Yo, como estoy acostumbrado a caminar y a hacer ejercicio, pues no se me hizo difícil, pero yo estaba literalmente... Mira, es que no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Yo llegué al aeropuerto... Ay, empieza con B, yo creo. Yo sé que la estructura tiene cosas amarillas, el aeropuerto. Que se me olvida cómo es que se llama, pero... No. En Argentina yo sé que hay muchos deambulantes porque veo muchos videos y reacciono a muchos videos de allá. O sea,
Oh. And in with a real chance. Oh, great goal.
exacto, Baraja.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Well, that is asking for a yellow card. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Who's had to put in a challenge? Substitution time it is here.
No viste ni uno. Que también depende de la área donde esté ubicado, pero...
Chouameni.
La gente, por lo menos en España, sabía que yo era extranjero, pienso yo. Pienso. Porque, o sea, cuando yo me sentaba a comer, notaban mucho el acento mío. Y me decían, ah, tú eres de Puerto Rico. Me lo decían. Y había gente que no en la calle, sin hablar, pensaban que yo era un marroquí más por el recorte, por la forma en cómo el color de piel mío, ¿me entiendes? Yo donde de verdad quiero volver a ir a España es a Barcelona y a Islas Canarias. Me gustaría ir a Islas Canarias, que es un sitio más tropical, caribeño, por decirlo así.
Passing sequence we've ever seen. Pedri. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack.
Ya. No, me gustaría, pero creo que este año voy para Asia. Creo que este año voy para Asia. Pues ya compré maleta hace poco, la compré en Marshalls por $69.99.
In anticipation,
Pero
scoring the winner.
otro sitio que puedes conseguirla es en
Well, a touch too heavy there.
una mediana, en ¿cómo se llama este sitio?
Conditions for the counter.
No es Goodwill, Ross. Las encuentras un poquito más baratas.
Well, winning back
Las
possession.
encuentras un poquito más baratas. Chile, entiendo. Pues yo a lo mejor iría a Japón, Corea y that's it, por lo menos este año. Porque como en Japón tú puedes coger un ferry,
Well, 5 minutes
¿entiendes? Te salen 60 pesos, pues se te hace más barato.
remaining.
Ya que estás allá, ¿entiendes?
Be there. something there. Vinicius Junior. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner.
No, era para lateral.
Assessment of the situation at the back. There will be 1 minute added on at the
Lo
end.
otro es que si vas a alquilar el carro, tienes que llevar, te aconsejo que lleve o saque la certificación de conducir internacional.
Well read to ease the pressure.
Y seguro, importante.
Locked together there.
Fíjate que sacar un chance de ir para allá.
The mentality of any footballer.
Me la paró. Ay, me la tiró al medio. En tren, te recomiendo, me la paró también. Te recomiendo que uses Google Maps para usar el tren. Te va a señalar para, tú bajas las escaleras y te va a señalar a qué dirección, cuál es la terminal que tienes que coger y te va a decir cuándo bajar, cuándo subir. Sí, te lo recomiendo. Le pones la opción que vas a estar a pie y te va a ayudar un montón. Te va a ayudar un montón. Pero donde más carteristas hay es en el tren, so cuidado. En el tren y en áreas turistas. Mira, me la leyó el tipo. Perdí. Me la tiró al medio, perdí.
Well, it's a good penalty.
Tienes que estar bien pendiente a eso porque allá son la gente, hay gente comunitaria que está pendiente a los carteristas y se te puede formar un revolú, que es una mala experiencia que tú no quieres pasar, obviamente con tu familia, más con tu mamá y todo eso. Ay, o con tu hija. Pues que tengas buen directo, cuídate y que la pases bien allá en Madrid. Gracias por pasar por el stream. Cuídate. Gracias. Aprovecha y buscar algo de tomar. Oye, que es una persona mayor y contigo eso lo hace. Contigo eso lo hace bien loco, sí. Que lo hace con un muchacho blanquito que es español. Bueno, lo que voy a hacer es que voy a reaccionar un poco. Vamos a ver.